Each thought in your brain can have content associated with it. This includes notes, web links, and files. The content for the active thought appears here in the content area. There's always a tab for notes, where you can enter text or add pictures. In addition to the Notes tab, another tab appears for each web page, file, or additional note that is attached. I'm going to add some notes on a recipe that I've tried. First, let's talk about the Notes toolbar. You have an option in the Brain Preferences to display either a compacted toolbar with drop-down menus for all features, or uncheck the compacted toolbar option for a display with a button for every individual option. Notes in the Brain are formatted with Markdown. If you're familiar with Markdown, you can add formatting as you type. If you're not familiar with Markdown, just use the available buttons in the toolbar. To learn more about using Markdown in the Brain Notes, click on the question mark icon to open the Brain's Markdown Reference Guide. Some of the key features in the toolbar include a text slider to adjust the size of all text at once. To apply titles and headings, I can place my cursor on the line I'd like to change and select from the Style selector. Notice that there's no need to highlight or select the entire line. In addition to the usual formatting options that you're already familiar with, there are a few special features that I'd like to share. Checkboxes are convenient when you're making a list and you'd like to track your progress. There's also a built-in command to insert the current date and time. The Brain's Notes Editor features a smart paste command that will recognize images or links to URLs that are pasted into the note. For example, here's an image that I would like to add to my note. I'll just copy, paste it in, and even resize. You can also add other content with thoughts that goes beyond simple notes. Whether it's a web page, document, or another file, you can add almost anything to your brain. Click the plus tab to see options for sharing attachments. Let's talk about URLs first. To add a web page, you can type it in here. But sometimes it's faster to drag and drop from your browser, like this. Just drag and drop into the Attachments tab area. Note that the web page is displayed in the Brain's built-in browser. You can also click here to open it in your default browser. File attachments can also be added via drag and drop. Drag to the Attachments tab area to add the document to the active thought. Or drag onto the background of the Plex to create a new thought for each dropped item. When you click on the File Attachments tab, you'll see the basic properties for that file. And again, you can click to open that file in its native application. In addition to adding existing files into your Brain, you can also create new files from scratch via the Add Attachment tab. If you don't see the file type that you're looking for, open the Template Help window to populate your own custom list. Thoughts are not limited to just a single note. Click the Add Note button for multiple notes on any thought in your brain. Adding notes, web pages, and documents can also be applied to links as well as thoughts. To add notes and attachments to links between thoughts, simply select the link and use the content area as you normally would. As you can see, notes and attachments are a flexible way to integrate information from many different sources together in your digital brain.